CCX Sports presents coverage of Northwest Suburban Conference girls soccer. Tonight, a matchup between the Maple Grove Crimson and the Champlin Park Rebels. From Champlin Park High School in Brooklyn Park, I'm John Jacobson along with Sig Ligry. And Sig, each of these teams coming in under 500, which is uncharacteristic considering where these programs have been in the past, but both coaching staffs feel that their sides are improving as we are at the midway point now of the season already.
Exactly, and you're right. When you look back at the history of both these programs, they've always been solid, always been up in the rankings. But with the change of the personnel, some injuries, trying to regroup, both teams doing the same thing. They're trying to find themselves and trying to turn the corner. With Champlin Park coming off a 6-game losing streak, they want to stop that, obviously, beef up a little bit and start scoring. For Maple Grove, same thing. They've lost a lot of players. They are working diligently to shore up their defense by plugging in midfielders that can stop the play as it comes in.
Maple Grove comes in 3-4-1 on the season, and Champlin Park at 2-6-0. And so the coaches talk about that, improving and working in personnel in different spots. And it's a challenge both for the coaches and for the girls, but they're getting it. You get the feeling, and they are seeing that improvement, even though, especially in the Champlin Park side, they're not seeing the results as far as wins and losses so far.
Right, but they're working on it.
Come back and start the first half. Maple Grove, Champlin Park Girls Soccer, live next on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. From Champlin Park High School, it's Northwest Suburban Conference Girls Soccer. Maple Grove and Champlin Park on this beautiful Thursday evening. John Jacobson along with Sig Ligry. And Sig, there's cooler weather ahead, but another couple of warm days here, including today, 82 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, some clouds, but a nice day. A little warmer than you might expect for, September 20th, but a decent day for play. I'll take this over cloudy and or rainy and cold, right?
Yeah, we've done that before. We don't need that again. So, weather's nice. A little bit warm, a little bit humid for the players, but for watching, it's ideal. You see the wind hitting the furl of the flag.
September 21st. Did I say September 20th? I'm a day behind. Last meeting between these two teams early last season, these teams tied 1-1, and you go back a dozen years or so, Maple Grove really dominated the series for about 7 seasons there, winning all 10 matches and outscoring the Rebels quite badly. And then 2018 to 2022, Champlin Park actually leads the series by 1-1 with 3 of the matches ending in draws, and even on the scoreboard through those 7 matches as well. Some low-scoring games. We might have that again today. Both teams have not put a lot of goals in, notwithstanding the 6 that Maple Grove put in against Park Center the other night. It's been a struggle at times to finish.
Yeah, it's been a drought actually for both sides, and they're working on trying to get their teams to finish.
Here's a look at the starters: Powers, Lee, Germanson, Oakland, Kong, Lloyd, Toso, Q, Clough, Zarafa, and Park for Maple Grove. We'll read off Champlin Park here in just a moment. The Rebels in the navy with the white numbers, and Maple Grove in their white with the maroon crimson numbers. As a starter for Champlin Park in goal, Sophia Lehman. She is a senior. The rest of their starters: Olivia Mell, Sam Harbaugh, Lila Bobadier, Sophie Blanchette, Catherine Kelly, Riley Seasonbath, Carissa Brew, Zoe Kuzniak, and Tatum Peach, as I mentioned, Lehman in goal tonight for Champlin Park. So possession for the Rebels near the midfield area, taken back by Maple Grove. They'll punch it out to the midfield area. And then finally played by Jessica Lee of Maple Grove. Up ahead, too far, and the Rebels will possess on the back end. A run for the ball there, and getting to it first was Brew, the senior defender and captain, number 18. Played it out. Champlin Park getting it, or Maple Grove getting it back in, but it'll roll all the way back to Lehman. Will come out and grab it for the Rebels. Strong kick for Lehman, knocked down at midfield by Kong, but out of bounds. Throw in for Champlin Park, taken by Peach. Back on the back end, it's Brew. Header at midfield by Kong in the midfield area and taken by the Rebels. Blanchett playing it ahead. This is onside. Chance for Champlin Park. Early, a shot away and a goal. Great pass, and then the finish in the back of the net by Olivia Mell. Junior, top returning goal scorer from a season ago, and Mell puts this one in. And Champlin Park on the board early, just a minute 45 into the match.
And you can see that one developing as there's a nice pass onside. Beats the defense back there. Look at this shot. Nicely placed, right where the keeper can't get it into the corner, into the back of the net. So early on, Champlin Park Rebels showing that they have the ability to get open and get some scoring.
So Mel from Blanchett, just a minute 45 into the first half. Gets CP on the board. And for a team that's on a losing streak, Sig, it's a great way for them to start, right?
Oh, that's a wonderful way to start. Look at number 10, Mail.
Throw in down in the Rebels' end. They can't keep the ball in. It's thrown in now by Riley Lloyd. Ball out in front, up in the air. A little collision out in front as Lehman went for it.
Crimson trying to get back into the game quickly. There's a shot.
Long shot away and up well over the goal line of play. Goal kick coming for the Rebels. Go with a short pass, but it's a little too far, and Champlin Park turns it over. Maple Grove, Jessica Lee with a shot. Lehman gets a hand on it. And this one will go off a Rebels player now. We'll have a corner kick coming for Maple Grove.
So Maple Grove managing to get 2 shots, 1 on goal. Now with a corner opportunity.
Riley Lloyd will set it up on the corner. To the out front header goes just wide.
Nicely placed, but just not on target.
Kaylin Clough, the junior, in the right spot, just was a little wide with her shot. You look at Lehman, the senior goalie. Got most of the minutes for Champlin Park in goal. They have another senior keeper as well, Rebecca Ott. This one chipped in toward the net by Lloyd, but defended by the Rebels and kicked back out. Lloyd will do it again on a throw-in. Too far on the pass for Powers. Comes out in front though to Lee. This will go out of play and be a goal kick for the Rebels again. Lee with 3 goals, 3 assists this season. One of 2 freshmen on the rosters for Maple Grove.
And I think Lee is one of the players you want to watch from Maple Grove.
Lehman drives this one up the field. Gets it onto the foot of Easley. Out of play off Maple Grove. Easley will hand it off. Throw in by the Rebels, Peach. And now goes out off Maple Grove, and Peach will get another one about 20 yards further down the field. Looking to get it into Blanchett. Blanchett will play it deep. And this one will get all the way back to Park and goal. Trying to hit Mel on that pass that they connected on about 3 minutes ago for the goal. This one too far out in front of Mel. Rebels will get it back in the midfield. Trying to set up the attack again. Kelly. Kate Kelly.
Gets it up on top. Trying for the cross, but she's bothered by the defense.
Mel putting it in front. Played away by Maple Grove and then played out by Q. A corner kick for Champlin Park. Shep will take the corner. Puts it right out in front, but Park gets up. The senior makes the save. Gets it out to midfield, knocked down there by Bombardier, but then taken back by Maple Grove. Lee passing it right side for Lloyd. Couldn't get a step on the defender. And played instead by Brew on the backhand. Brew now will boot it up the left side, knocked down by the Crimson. So come in on net, Lehman, scoop it up. Played 6.5 minutes, 1-0, Champlin Park, and the early goal from Olivia Mell. Brew driving it across midfield, but can't get it to easily in play. Throw in for Maple Grove. Crimson trying to get back to 500 on the season with the win tonight. They're at 3-4-1. Champlin Park looking for their first win since the second match of the season.
Yeah, they won the first 2 games and lost the last 6, so they want to get back on the winning side.
Maple Grove midfield. This is Kong. Plays it deep. There's Lloyd on the receiving end. Lloyd with a shot. This will look, it might have gone wide, but Lehman goes out to play it and decides she'll possess it from there and kick it away.
I think she'd rather punt it than a goal kick.
Midfield off the foot of Q and out. And our first substitutions of the night. Lola Hetland for Maple Grove and Ari Egan for Champlin Park. Throw-in ball stays in play right at the sideline. Champlin Park with a takeaway. And then they give it right back and driven by the Crimson out to midfield. Champlin Park up in the air. Toward the sideline, easily with it. Short pass, but nobody there in a Navy jersey, and Maple Grove is able to get it to midfield. That one skips past Mel off the foot of Blanchett. Played out by Tulso, the senior defender. Throw in for Champlin Park. Throwing a little high and off the Rebels, or the Crimson again. This will be a throw in very deep for Champlin Park. Quick throw in. And whistle, this will go back to Maple Grove.
Yep, offside call. You know, so far it seems to be quite even, especially in the midfield. There's about 50% possession. And takeaways. Here's an opportunity.
2 long kicks got it to Lehman, but she's able to boot it right back across midfield. Possessed by Easley, another captain for Champlin Park this season. Senior forward number 2. Now she'll hand off, throw in. Off Maple Grove again. Quick throw in again by Egan. Just keep moving it up, Sig. They'll do this all day. 15, 20 yards on each play. This Easley now gets free. Well, the defender trying to send it out front to the sideline. Nice little move there by Egan. Middle of the field, header in the air. Blanchette shielding the Crimson defender away. But Maple Grove able to get it out to midfield.
Nice steal.
Now here's Oakland down the run left side. Abby Oakland muscling Kuzniak out of play. Get possession of the ball, comes back to Germanson and lost as it's taken back by the Rebels. Drilled across midfield, race forward, now to it first is Park.
Yep, offside called.
Maple Grove 30 yards out, unable to get a shot away, comes back out to midfield. Teams each getting touches on and out. It's back to the Crimson again. Onto the foot of Kong. Drop it back, played left side by Toso. Back it comes, here's Oakland, left side. Gets herself free. Oakland goes deep and then cut off on the ball. Good defensive play, although lost out of play. It's a last touch by Maple Grove. So not off Champlin Park, instead very well defended there by Siesenbath. Able to keep Oakland from getting a scoring chance. Goal kick here for Lehman. Showing a strong leg here in the first half, gets it to midfield. On the left side, pass intended for Oakland, missed. Ball bounces to midfield. Tie up there. Rafa had it for a second for Maple Grove. Champlin Park sends it deep. Crimson with it. Played out toward midfield. On the foot now, Blanchette for the Rebels. Move around her defender. Short pass, and it goes to the middle, trying to get it to Harbaugh. And taken back by Maple Grove. Up the left side, knocked down. Kuzniak. Powers with it, short pass there to Lee. Lee gets free. Lee trying to send it up the middle of the field, couldn't quite get it to Hetland. Played by Bombardier of Champlin Park to midfield. And back is the possession for the Crimson. Here's Q with it now. Drop back. And then ahead to Kwong.
Trying to get it to Oakland.
Oakland onto the foot of Germanson.
Boy, Oakland has some nice handling skills.
Q. Now to Oakland.
Centers.
Oakland will drive it to the net, and Lehman is there to make the save. Played 14 minutes so far, first half, 1-0 Champlin Park. Again, the only regular season meeting between the Rebels and the Crimson. Short pass left side, intended for Egan. Sent out of play, but Egan will throw it in. Looking to get it to easily. Again, played out by Zarafa of Maple Grove. Into Rebels player, and you can see the Rebels forward there kind of got hooked a little bit, and the referee saw it as well and calls a foul on the Crimson. So free kick will be taken by Egan Ari Egan, the sophomore. See where she goes with this save. She goes right on net.
Yep, she
There's
does.
it toward the net and Park the save. Park's goal kick. Header there across midfield. Then off the head of Powers. That pass missed. It'll go back to Champlin Park. To get it back. Lee. All the way to the back end. And across midfield with the pass. Oakland trying to keep it in play. Can't. Last touch by Oakland. Throw in here for Champlin Park. Throw in coming toward Mel and then sent out again by the Rebels. Kuzniak will do it again.
Substitution for the Crimson. Number 21,
Anya Gerlach and Alyssa Baranek in for Maple Grove. Mia Schnellenberg, Hayden Kalla, and Kyla Ketting all in for Champlin Park. How to play? Goal kick coming for Park and Maple Grove. Whistle and a foul on the Rebels. Free kick Maple Grove. Battle for possession comes to Champlin Park, onto the foot of Kuzniak. Off the sideline, intercepted by Maple Grove briefly. Rebels get it back. Ball caroms back to the Crimson. And then nice interception there. Trying to play it through was Blanchette. Back to Maple Grove.
Maple Grove trying to get their passing game going.
Lee sends it down, but Brew is there for Champlin Park. On to the foot of Bombardier. And then the Blanchette. Off the head of Egan. Middle of the field. Taken back by Champlin Park. Here's Kelly for the Rebels. Trying to send it deep, and out comes Park. A step ahead of Kalla, who was coming down that right side. Park kick, not quite to midfield, taken by Blanchette of Champlin Park. On the back end, Bath to midfield and out off the Crimson. Rebels throw in. All the way down deep, and Champlin Park had a ball taken away by Q. Picked off at midfield by Champlin Park. Back on the Rebels. Ketting, number 15.
Try and get it to the right side for a cross, but an offside on that pass. Had the right idea, but the timing wasn't quite there.
No. Clough will set it up on the corner kick, or excuse me, on the free kick here. Just past the halfway point of the first half. To the sideline, kept in there by Baronic. Champlin Park, take away. Played up off the foot of Bombardier. Almost a turnover, but Rebels keep possession. To midfield.
There's a fight for the ball.
One-on-one battle there. Won briefly by Champlin Park, and then Maple Grove getting the ball back. Onto the foot now of Lee. Comes Lee getting free. Shot away and diving out is Lehman to make the stop. She can get a lot on that shot, Sig. Did get it on goal, but not a ton behind it. And Sophia Lehman able to come out and make the save.
That's true, but she did a great job of getting down there, getting past the defense. So she's somebody that they have to keep an eye on because she can do that almost at will.
Ball sent deep, and Cecil Bath for Champlin Park. Back to defend. It's off her. Throw in for Maple Grove.
Checking into the Crimson, number 17, Riley Lloyd.
Riley Lloyd back in for Maple Grove. Throw in pass is off Champlin Park. The pass intended for Lloyd.
A little bit deep.
Lloyd trying to knock it down, keep it in. Going to be off her and out. Throw in for the Rebels. Jada Peach back in for Champlin Park. She'll take this throw in. Header to the sideline, and keeping it in play was Hetland for a moment. Then it goes out. Throw in Rebels. Beach to midfield, headed back out by the Crimson. Pass to the sideline. Played ahead by Zarafa. Off the foot there of Clough. And comes back. Zarafa will drill it down the right side from Maple Grove. Rebels get there first. All right, play it deftly as Brew out to a teammate in front and does. Getting it to Seesumbat. Riley moving it upfield. Ross midfield and onto the foot of Toso for Maple Grove. And she'll leave it back for her keeper, Park.
Yep, sent the ball off for the counter, but nobody was there.
Back to Toso. Nice move there by Kong to get around her defender. Crimson will reset. Boot to midfield and out. Throw in Rebels. Bombardier playing it. Ahead it comes to Kala. And cut off there defensively by Q. And then Q getting it off of Kala and out. Throw in for the Crimson. Allie Q, junior defender, throw in for the Crimson. Moronic off of her, and it's taken back by the Rebels. Maneuver down the right side. Kelly had a foot on it now. Comes back up. Right along the sideline. Rebels pushing it deeper. Kala trying to cross it. Can't do so. It's a goal kick for the Crimson.
That time Rebels doing a pretty good job getting the ball down the field, but then they went to the outside and couldn't get past that defense and end up with a goal kick.
There's John Viarden, one of the co-head coaches for Maple Grove Soccer. Veteran coach in the area. There's his counterpart, Ben Levant. Took last year off of coaching, but Ben's been around the program for a number of years. State championship 5 seasons ago for he and the Crimson Girls of 2018. Had a really successful teams through the years for a long time.
I mean, back then the team to beat would be usually Maple Grove or Wayzata.
Well, and they had some really great battles, Sig, if you remember, in the section tournaments with Centennial.
Oh, yeah.
Who was their nemesis in the, not only in the conference, but in the section. Usually one or the other coming out of that section for a number of seasons. Now here comes Maple Grove trying to get some offense going here. Under 14 minutes to play here in the first half. Shot away, and Lehman diving out and making the stop on the shot from Baronic.
Here's it. Lays out to the left, smothers the ball nicely.
Following the Crimson throw or a free kick coming for Champlin Park. If they can get a ball in from one of the ball girls working the sideline. That'll be set up here by Schnaudenberg. On the middle of the pitch, but played by Champlin Park on the back, by Maple Grove on the back end. By Toso, it's out of play at midfield, throw in for Peach. To Bombardier, back to Peach it comes. Blanchette. Trying to get around Kong there. Takeaway nicely done by Germanson of Maple Grove. Trying to get the Crimson on the attack. Pass to the middle of the field, and Bombardier picks that off. Maple Grove getting it down the left side. It's going to roll to the sideline and out. Throw in for the Crimson, or the Rebels. It's off the Crimson here with 12 minutes to go in the half. Sam Harbaugh back in for Champlin Park. Just a leave for Maple Grove. It's not quite to the level where you take water breaks, Sig. We can see both coaches rotating players in and out here, trying to keep players fresh. It is definitely a warm afternoon. Maybe our last 80-degree day till who knows when. We'll see.
Until next May.
Maybe. Throw in Maple Grove deep. Gerlach and bounces to Lehman. Second year of turf here at Champlin Park High School. Nice addition to all the varsity fields in the Anoka-Hennepin district. Here's a shot away and stop made. Lee able to make this with the shot, and Lehman another save. Rolls it out. Collision there, and taking his Gerlach, got it away from Brew, got it back for the Rebels. Whistle, we're going to get a foul called against Lee. Free kick for Champlin Park. They quickly put it back in play. Trying to get it up to Ketting. Now to Kelly. Far side and sent down, and this is going to go off of Champlin Park. Throw in for the Crimson by Q. That's a little too high. Rebels able to punch it right back out to midfield. And then the Rebels whistled for violation. Free kick, Maple Grove. Ball's ready for play. Q will drill it deep. Header there by Gerlach. And then a header by Kelly of Champlin Park. Maple Grove getting it back. Left side is Lloyd trying to cross it. Goes off. Rebels player should have a corner kick coming up here for Maple Grove.
I would think so.
Lloyd will take it.
Let's see how this one goes. Let's see the defenders trying to get their people in the right position. Here comes the ball.
Header, but just going high and wide is Clough.
Checking in for the Rebels. Number 22, Amara Egan. Number 2, Amara Easley. Number 10,
Rebels rotate in 4 new players, or players that had played previously, back into the match. Lehman out of play at midfield. Champlin Park throw in. Peach getting it in quickly to Blanchette. Back to Peach. Almost a takeaway by Lee, but Blanchette able to play it ahead for the Rebels. Got it to midfield where Crimson intercept. Back onto the foot of Lloyd. Takeaway. Maple Grove getting it back now. Germanson. And a pass up the left side. Rebels pick it off. And out of play, throw in for Easley in Champlin Park. Right into Harbaugh. To Easley. So step around, getting around one defender, but then they lose the ball. Taken back by Lee of Maple Grove. And then she lost it. And a good play by Schnellenberg. Maple Grove keeps it in play. As Kong kept it in.
Tried for a cross, didn't make it, but they get the, I think Champlin Park will get the throw in.
Tatum Munn, number 5 in, will get a throw in for Maple Grove. Giraffe on the throw in.
Take away.
Back to her again. Back to the middle of the field, turning and shooting wide is Jessica Lee. Goal kick, Champlin Park. Rebels advance it with short passes on the back end, trying to get out of their own end right now. Blanchette back to Brew. Broken up by Oakland. Right out in front, Lehman makes the save. Gerlach got a shot away, and Lehman lays out to make the stop. So we get under 6 minutes to go in the half. Free kick coming here for Maple Grove. Q putting it in front. Ball squirting all the way back to the deep end before played by Kuznierik sideline. Q will throw it in. And quickly to Lloyd. Shadowed there by Mel. And the last touch by Mel. Crimson throwing a little pass. Gerlach had her up in the air toward that end line. Rebels don't want to set themselves up for a corner kick. So they'll go out off of Riley, throw in for the Rebels. Off of Riley Lloyd. Comes back to Lloyd. Number 17 there, battles for control of the ball. Turned it over on the pass. Comes back to Lloyd again. Out of play. Last touch by the Crimson.
Maple Grove keeping the play in the Rebel zone. And
Cute.
right now, Champlin Park's having a tough time clearing the ball out.
Yep. Comes back to Lee. Lost it though. Blanchette. Send it out. Throw in for Q. Laid across midfield by the Rebels. They're trying to clear their own end. Easley gets free. Here comes Easley. In deep, stops. Trying to get the pass off. She got knocked down and then cleared away by the Crimson.
Boy, that was a quick counter.
Crossing pass. Broken up by Munn. Trying to go for another. Yes, they last touched by the Rebels, and we'll have a goal kick for Maple Grove.
Good look there at number 10. Olivia Mell scored the only goal in the match. Boy, it looks like all of a sudden Champlin Park woke up.
Yeah, Easley got free and may have had a chance to go in by herself.
Right.
And decided to go with the pass, and then was never not able to get it through. This goes off a Crimson defender, and now we're going to have a corner kick here coming for Champlin Park as Schnellenberg able to play it off of Lloyd. Go with the short pass off the corner. Drive it toward the net, looking for a deflection in front. Mel was free for a moment. Couldn't get it quite away. Another chance, short pass, that's broken up. And Maple Grove takes possession.
Now we'll see how they are on the counter. Sends the ball deep.
Comes all the way back to Lehman. Drills it across midfield. The sideline, too far for Riley Roy to catch up to that one. And out, throw in for the Rebels from midfield. Will be taken by Kuznirik. Missed on the pass, throw in Maple Grove. Q. Header by Champlin Park. Maple Grove to midfield again. Loose ball and finally played by Maple Grove before coming back into the play was Easley. Take it away from the Rafa. Maple Grove though getting it back. Lee's pass broken up. Oakland tried to take it away there from Seasombath, and Oakland goes down and a foul whistled against Seasombath. Free kick for Maple Grove. Down to 30 seconds to go here in the half.
And we have a stoppage and a yellow.
Guys, on the 18! Don't be in it! Sophie, get on the line. Stay with 12, When you start running, step in front!
Center referee explaining the call.
Hurry,
Stellenberg will come out.
Don't go behind it.
I don't think she was the player that was defending on that. I don't know if she said something, but
Yeah, usually what you say gets you into bigger trouble than what you do.
26 seconds to go here on the stoppage.
Everything away.
Tally Q trying to give Maple Grove a late scoring opportunity here off the free kick. Going to drive it toward the net. The header, it skips past Lehman. Loose ball to the sideline. Maple Grove can't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. Scary moment there for Champlin Park. I think it went off a defender and then back past Lehman off her. Final seconds of the half tick off, and that goal, minute 45 into the match, is held up. And there it is, Olivia Melda Jr., the only score so far tonight. Through 40 minutes of play, it's Champlin Park 1, Maple Grove nothing. More Northwest Suburban Conference girls soccer on the way at CCX. Halftime girls soccer, Northwest Suburban Conference, Maple Grove and Champlin Park are the Rebels, leading by a score of 1-0. John Jacobson and Sig Ligry get some highlights from the first 40 minutes of play, and we didn't have to wait too long, Sig, to get a highlight right off the bat as Champlin Park able to get on the board in the first 2 minutes of the match. Great pass from Sophie Blanchette, and then Olivia Mell able to bury the shot into the corner of the Crimson net, and that gets Champlin Park on the board again. Less than 2 minutes in, they had other opportunities. Egan setting this one deep, saved by Diana Park, but a lot of the action came at the other end. Sophia Lehman kept busy in goal for Champlin Park, and Maple Grove missing on some corner kicks on shots going just wide. They saw that one for Clough. Lehman here making a save on Veronic. And then this one came very late. Q goes off the defender and then off of Lehman, but then rolls harmlessly away, and that came in the last 30 seconds of play. So there's the score, 1-0 Rebels. Shots total, 11-3. Shots on goal, 4-2 in favor of Maple Grove. Fouls about even, corner kicks dead even at 2 each.
So by numbers, they're even. On scoreboard, they're even. I think Maple Grove had a better attack going in the latter part of the first half. They started moving the ball down, getting downfield.
Right.
And a few breakaways with Lee and Oakle, but not finishing up, and that's what counts.
They've had a lot of shots, not a lot of great shots on goal, right? Like quality chances, but they need to keep shooting, right? That's what you always say in hockey and soccer: shoot away. Eventually, something going to go in, or something's going to go your way. You get a break or something, and the good thing for them is that they're keeping it down at that end of the pitch a lot of the half. Good thing for the Rebels, so they've got the only goal.
Well, yeah, they got the only goal. They haven't done that much on offense since.
The
but
defense has been pretty good too.
Their defense has been pretty good. They've had, Champlin Park had some good opportunities. They need more of those. They need to get out of their own defense and get the counterattack on the move.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Second half of play. Rebels and the Crimson. High school soccer continues after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Champlin Park Rebels looking to hold on to a 1-0 lead as they get ready for the second half of play against the Maple Grove Crimson tonight. First day of fall, beautiful early evening for soccer as we look at standings in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Plains had an outstanding season. Centennial and Spring Lake Park have been outstanding as well. Andover's had a good side. And Anoka and Rogers. And you see Maple Grove, Elk River, Tachina Grace, Coon Rapids, Osseo, and Champlin Park still looking for their first conference win of the season. They'll play Osseo here in a couple of weeks. As we wind down to just 2 weeks left in the regular season, each of these teams will wrap up conference and regular season play on Wednesday, October 4th, and the playoffs starting after that. We're underway here in the second half.
Well, the season just kind of flew by, didn't it?
Right. At the sideline, Q and how to play.
Well, let's see what adjustments they made. Champlin Park has to do something about their counter because they're not getting the ball out. Maple Grove needs to set up more, be more patient in the offensive third, and take some quality shots.
Season Bath has it taken away by Oakland. Those two battle along the sideline and off of Season Bath. Foot and out, throw in coming for Maple Grove. It'll be taken by Lloyd. Lloyd getting into Q. Q, middle of the field, shot away, and Lehman punches it out of the air and makes the save. That's the best scoring chance Maple Grove has had here tonight. Look at it again. And the save by the senior Lehman.
Well, that's what we were talking about, getting a quality shot.
Off the corner here, this goes off the crossbar, and now it'll be a goal kick for Champlin Park. Yeah, and they certainly did. Maple Grove getting possession back near midfield. Set up. Pass to Oakland. Got by her player. Oakland. Short pass to Lee. Lee getting it back. Lost it to Blanchette. Play to the side. Oakland knocks down the Rebels player. Nope, play goes on. I thought they were going to call a foul there, but play on. And Maple Grove will possess it again.
Yeah, I saw about 3 or 4 of those in the first half where I thought there was going to be a foul, but nothing called.
Egan's slow to get up, so they do bring a whistle for a substitution, but there was no foul on the play. Tatum Peach back in as Egan clearly shaken up on that. You look at Alex Alvarez there. He's the first-year head coach for Champlin Park. Has been on their staff. Look at that play again. Sig both going after the ball, but going down was Egan, then took the brunt of that as she was on the ground. So comes back off on to her bench.
Yeah, I think it was incidental contact and just landed wrong.
Stepping up is Peach to play the ball. Midfield, Maple Grove gets it back. Lloyd. They'll drive it deep. It'll come in front. Collision. Lehman goes down and then cleared away by the Rebels. It's a dangerous play there as the goalkeeper goes down, but nobody for Maple Grove in the vicinity really to get a shot away. Crimson possess again at midfield, though. Driven by Lloyd. Try it again. Try and get it out in front for Oakland. Oakland turning around her defender, launches a shot, but it's wide and high.
And that's not a bad game plan right now. Get the ball to either Lee or Oakland. You see it again. Oakland almost gets in to pass the keeper. The keeper goes down. Fortunately for Champlin Park, there was no other Crimson player there.
Q drop it on the back end and push back across midfield by the Crimson. Season Bath for Maple Grove has it picked off by Lee. Under the foot now, Germanson. Cross, right side. Zarafa. To Lloyd. Trying to push her way past Peach, and Peach gets the ball back. Good defensive play by the Rebels junior defender. Shot away here, and then another one from in tight, and it's fired well wide. Off the foot there of Gerlach. Maple Grove, a lot of pressure on the Rebels on the back end here in the first 4.5, almost 5 minutes of the second half, but nothing to show for it yet. Get a takeaway here. Here comes to Lee. Lee off to Kong. Kong now back to Lee. Shot away, an easy stop on this one for Lehman. At midfield, battle for it there between Ketting and Q, won by Maple Grove. That goes off of Oakland, and we'll get a throw in for Kuzniak for Champlin Park. Picked off by Q, taken back by Blanchette. And then cleared out to midfield. Race for the ball. It's Oakland and Kuzniak after it.
I think at that time Oakland got called for the push.
Free kick coming for Champlin Park.
First foul of the second half.
Kick out to midfield, but picked off by Maple Grove. Played by Q. Off of her. Rebels will get the throw in now. Right along that sideline. Kuzniak off Oakland. We'll try again on the throw in. Oakland with the takeaway for Maple Grove. Cleared ahead, trying to get the long pass to Gerlach. Play to the left side, and Peach has it. Drops it back up in the air off of Brew. Blanchette had the assist on the goal in the first half for Champlin Park. Sends this one up the right side, too far out in front of Ketting. Oakland put it back onto the foot of Germanson. She lost it. Blanchette couldn't hang on to it. Long one sent up the right side. Trying to catch up to it, just unable to, despite the effort there was Ketting. Senior captain, and it'll be a goal kick for Maple Grove and Diana Park. Let's look at Alex Alvarez. I mentioned has been in the program the last few years, would take over head coaching duties this year for Keith Pavelka, who had been here quite a while, and Megan Witcher, assistant to his right there. Now here's Maple Grove quickly back on the offensive. Oakland driving it to the front. And we have an offside called on Maple Grove.
That was a nice setup for the Crimson. Move the ball down, get it to Oakland. Just not quite in the right spot when they did the cross for the offside. Here's a good look at number 15. Abby Oakland.
Brew on the free kick. At midfield. Zarafa. And off of Peach and out. Throw in coming for Lloyd. Oakland trying to get free in front. A lot of Navy jerseys around her. A long shot, well high and wide by Lee. Goal kick, booted out by Lehman. Lloyd, right side for Lee. Coming over defending there was Kelly. Calling, lets one go, and it's too high off the football crossbar and out of play.
It's been kind of the story. A lot of the shots are coming from pretty far out, not on target. Total 17 shots, only 6 on goal. That's a 35% shot on goal percentage.
Blanchette now for Champlin Park. Turns and passes. Rafa for Maple Grove there to receive it. Broken up on her pass, though, by Bombardier. Blanchette trying to play it through, race for it, and Park gets there. Kenning was the forward and on the attack for Champlin Park, but couldn't quite get to the ball. Throw in Champlin Park. Take a look at that last pass again. Sig and Ketting trying to squeeze between the defenders, and a good job by Clough to shield her off without committing a foul.
Yeah, that was a great job on defense. Coming in there fast, just taking the opportunity to get the ball and block the attacker. Excellent play.
Ball to midfield, broken up by Champlin Park, then Maple Grove. Sends it back on the Rebel side of midfield. Riley Lloyd all the way to the corner, will cross it in front, can't get it to the net, instead hits on top of the net and out. Yet another goal kick for Sophia Lehman and the Rebels.
Trying down the right side.
Rebels who get it toward midfield. Maple Grove getting it back. Oakland goes down after her shot. Taken by Kuznierik.
I think it's getting a little bit physical.
Pass ahead comes to Mel. Mel trying to spring Harbaugh free, but couldn't. Played out by Park to midfield. On to Oakland's foot. Driven by Q across midfield, down the left side. Crimson can't get to it. It's the throw in for Champlin Park. Now Kuzniak on the throw in. Off the head of Kong. Pickoff by Champlin Park's Harbaugh. Harbaugh trying to get herself past Lloyd. Good one-on-one battle there. Rebels player called for a foul. Sent deep off the free kick. Put away by Brew. Another one launched toward the net. Headed away. Shot attempt gets blocked by a defender. And back to Blanchette for Champlin Park. And he goes down hard, and the whistle and a foul here on Maple Grove. To get a timeout here, Blanchette went down hard. She's been one of the better players tonight. And Lee trying to play the ball.
Yeah, she did.
Got a lot of leg.
Yeah. She played the ball, but on the other side of it.
But Blanchette able to walk off or even run off under her own power. So
Yeah,
a little
that's
shaken
good.
up, but doesn't appear anything serious. And we'll look to see her back in the match yet tonight.
I'm sure we will. She has to come off because the timeout called. Here's look at number 10. That's Lee.
Megan
Kevin.
Carlson, number 21. Excuse me, say again
No,
for
I'm sorry,
Champlin Park.
Yeah, because she's had a really impressive game. Her and Oakdale. Oakland, sorry. Wrong city.
You have to drive through Oakdale on your way here today.
I have to drive through half the country to get here. What are you talking about?
On the free kick for the Rebels. Oh, they got it downfield in a hurry. On the left side, and whistle as they tried to get it to Carlson offside. Carlson just into the match, played JV earlier and gets a few minutes here of varsity time. A lot of play on the long play up the sideline by the Crimson. And a throw in for Champlin Park will be taken by Peach. Off of Lloyd and out. Here's Q. Ahead, and Rebels got in front of Kong. Now Oakland gets free. Oakland, and off of Seasum Bath, who got in front of that shot attempt, or perhaps pass attempt. Cleared out by Maple Grove, throw in for the Rebels. 24 and a half minutes to go, second half, still 1-0, and a goal in the first 2 minutes of the match by Olivia Mell of Champlin Park. Rebels looking to break a 6-match losing streak. Ball kept in play by Maple Grove, Oakland. And then off the foot of Clough back to her goalie. Clough playing it toward midfield, comes to the foot of Lee. Lee turns, lost it, now onto the foot of Kong. Sends it ahead. Here's a shot from Lloyd, high and wide. Getting the ball in the vicinity of the net, but other than that opportunity, really in the first minute of this second half.
That's been
nothing. Yeah, nothing we'd call quality chance other than that. And that was a great one that Lehman made the save on.
I don't know, maybe they just need a little bit more patience when they get down there. Instead of shooting the ball that far out, 15, 20 yards, try and get some good crosses going. I mean, it's not from lack of trying.
Right. Maple Grove with a takeaway again from midfield. Chip it back toward the middle of the field. It'll bounce in front of the net. Here's Oakland trying to work her way past Kuzniak. Back onto the foot of Toso. Middle of the field, shot. This will bounce toward Lyman and makes the save. Whistle foul called against Champlin Park. Free kick coming for Maple Grove. Colin Harbaugh, Clough, Coach Alvarez, like, what was that for?
I didn't see that.
Comes back to Clough. Long one, trying to get it to Lee, past her. Season Bath played it for Champlin Park. It's out. Throw in Crimson. Will be taken by Lloyd. Ball put in, then off the foot of Bombardier. Back it comes to Lloyd. Intercepted by Harbaugh, and Maple Grove getting it back again.
Again, they've been winning the midfield battle and just sending the ball right up ahead, on top again.
Lehman lost it, and then got it right back before Oakland could get a foot on it.
That was close.
Look at it again.
Bobbles it, and before Oakland can realize that she has a shot.
Now here's Mel at the other end for Champlin Park. Mel gets herself free, drives a shot, but sends it wide.
Yeah, that is, believe it or not, the first shot that the Rebels have had in the second half.
Colin Blanchette back in. Kate Powers back in for Maple Grove. Ball sent by Kuzniak up the right side.
Whoops, that's going to get called.
There's going to be a foul on Clough.
A golden opportunity here for the Rebels.
Harbaugh went down and able to shake it off. She'll stay in.
20 yards out, just off to the right.
Blanchette on the free kick and handled by Diana Park. Ball played away from Oakland and out. Chipped up the left side, nobody there. Rebels throw in. Whistle. She's being a little aggressive on how far she's going to run up the sideline. Our referee said no.
If you can get away with it, great. Referee says, I don't think so.
Kuzniak will get it in, played off of Oakland. And then by Germanson back. They'll send it deep. Header. Ball is loose. Yeah, so go off of Champlin Park and out, right? Second one off of Brew. We'll get a corner kick for Maple Grove.
Okay, this should hook in towards the goal area, depending on how far she kicks it.
Powers on the corner. Header. Ball's loose, up in the air, and looked like it was off of Maple Grove, and it will be And a goal kick for the Rebels. Coming up on CCX, following this match, you'll see the Maple Grove and Champlin Park boys. Jay Wilcox, star of stage and screen, will be joining Sig Lagery for that match at around a little after 7 o'clock tonight. Friday night, Tutina Grace and Benilde St. Margaret. Skyway Yellow District Football. And then next week, great volleyball match on Tuesday. Two of the top 3 teams in the state, Champlin Park and Wayzata at 7 o'clock at Wayzata. And then Northwest Suburban Conference Volleyball next Thursday, Osseo, Tutina Grace. All live here on CCX. Another busy week ahead for our crew. Long ball played ahead. Park getting it out. The ball is loose. Rebels are not there to be able to play it. Instead, it's Maple Grove able to get it out as Zafara cleared it harmlessly out as Mel had no chance to play that. They get it quickly in. Sideline and out off of Maple Grove. Another throw-in coming for Kuznirik.
That's the kind of play where you hear a loud gasp coming from the coaching staff.
And it comes to Harbaugh. Q right behind her. Oh, a nice takeaway from behind on a little bump. And
that was beautiful. Just stuck her foot in there and took the ball right out of there. Look at this.
Look at Oakland, number 15, come from behind
that. Isn't that beautiful? That's heads-up play.
And then she got knocked down by Harbaugh. That drew the foul.
Having a conversation.
I think they've both been a little physical. I think there's a conversation maybe between both of them.
As Harbaugh doesn't agree with that, but it doesn't matter. Referee trying to settle things down before it gets crazy. Here's the kick.
Out to midfield. Crimson ball ahead. Lee trying to catch up to it for Maple Grove. Has crossed the ball. Season Bath able to play it. Up on the left side, Kala. Lost it, driven deep toward the net. A chance. It's a header toward the goal, off the post. It's free. Oakland gets it in. And we're tied up at 1.
This time, Oakland does get the payoff. Again, Maple Grove moving the ball around, getting it down into the defensive third of Champlin Park. This time, a lot of confusion. Ball's going free, hits the near post, and Oakland right there to tap it in. Here it is again.
One more look at it.
Yeah, it wasn't a miscue, but the keeper could not get the ball, and Oakland says, "Thank you very much. I'll take that."
Oakland, and Veronica will get assist on it. She was the last Maple Grove player to touch it, but then it went off the post, and Oakland able to score it and tie it up.
So now it gets interesting again.
Now with just over 15 minutes to go. Our first goal since the first 2 minutes of the match. Clemson finally able to get a payoff on all the pressure they've had, even without a lack of scoring chances. Finally able to get a good one there and put it away. So 1-1 with just over 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Again, no overtime in regular season high school soccer anymore, so could end this way at 1-1. A play.
So what do you think about that?
I don't mind it. Obviously, you're not going to have that for the postseason. It's going to be sudden death. The one thing, the overtime part that I didn't like in the regular season is it wasn't sudden death. You would just play
2 5s, yeah.
Right. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I am too. I kind of like it.
Champlin Park trying to attack here on the counter. Pass goes behind Meldo. Race for it. Hugh just getting there. A step ahead of Harbaugh.
Boy, Harbaugh was coming full
Yes, she
speed.
was. Harbaugh gets it back here. Up ahead, Kuznirik. Q getting back into the play. Those two battle. Kuznirik and Q. Q goes down. Out of play. Last touched by Q, and it's a corner kick coming for Champlin Park. Their first of the second half.
Yeah, corner kicks in the second half are 1-1. Good look there at Blanchette. Had a very good game.
She'll take the corner here. In front and getting up and making the stop is Park.
Good job reading that one all the way in.
Park with the goal kick to midfield. Oakland the header to Lee. And to slide it through on the pass. That gets stopped by Champlin Park. Kelly lost it. Go all the way back to Lehman. Lehman able to play it across for Egan. Here comes Egan. Drills it down the right side. Race for the ball there. Laid out by Clough. Throw in for Easley, who's back into the match for Champlin Park.
Well, mission accomplished. Get the ball downfield and then maintain possession. So that's a success.
Egan instead will take the throw in. Out of play. Throw in again for Egan. Traffic down in that corner. Kenning doing her best to try to get it free. Keeps it in play here.
Wow,
and then out off of Q.
That was exceptional. Getting it down there and keeping the ball from crossing over the goal line, the end line.
Another throw in. Oakland from Maple Grove, trapped in their own corner. This is going to go off of Champlin Park, though. Good play by Oakland to get it off the Champlin Park player and set up a goal kick for her team. Under 12 minutes to go in the second half. A 1-1 tie. Clough will take this one. All skipping toward midfield. Take away, see some Bath for Champlin Park. Maple Grove sends it deep. Oakland can't get to it, and Lehman's there this time.
Oakland again smelling an opportunity and went for it.
Here comes Lee.
Boy, she can really, she is so aggressive. Gotta love it, right?
Goes down and Seasome Bath's going to be whistled, and she's like, did not commit that foul. But the referee saw it otherwise, and
that's where we
great
are.
opportunity for Maple Grove here.
And that's why a player like Lee can do that to you, because she's so aggressive and has and keeps pushing. It's very difficult to stop her, and you can get called for a foul easily like that time.
Move the wall back a little bit.
Yeah, it's never in the right position. That's code.
Lehman trying to get her teammates in the right spot.
This is good. She's directing where she wants people, because she's the one who has to keep an eye on the ball. If it gets through that or past that wall.
Clough will drive it and goes stopped by that wall.
Ooh,
I think
collision.
Bombardier took the brunt of that, was able to make the stop for Champlin Park. Lloyd trying to get herself free again for Maple Grove as the Crimson come right back on the attack. Lloyd skips a shot and Lehman the save. good match, Sig.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Entertaining.
See some very good players. Good skill set.
Right, for teams that haven't had a lot of success as far as wins and losses, it's been a good match tonight.
A little shoulder push. Absolutely legal. And here's a
Ketting trying to squeeze through a couple of Crimson players, but couldn't, and ultimately went off of her. Get a whistle, and it's off of, it's going to be a free kick, rather, for Maple Grove, and a foul on the Rebels. Clough drives it out to midfield. Intercepted there by Kelly. Oh, big collision. Peach ran right into their Farah. Both players got up right away, which I didn't know would happen. It was a hard collision.
You see it again? Goes, oh, yes. Ooh. She's hobbling a little bit, but she's up and running.
It's a foul on Maple Grove. I think they issued a card. Yeah. So she'll have to come out. Munn, number 5, will take her place. So free kick here for Champlin Park. 8:38 to go in the match. Reminder, boys soccer coming up. If you're watching on this Thursday night, live in about 30 minutes here on CCX. Off the free kick, a bounce toward Park. Ball is loose, and then cleared away. Another shot away, and Park makes the stop.
The good chances there for the Rebels. Here's the free kick. Drops into the zone. And a nice defensive play there, blocked and then picked up by the keeper.
Yep, Kong is back to make the defensive play for Maple Grove. Crimson to attack from that right side, as they often have here tonight. Lee with a shot away. It'll go wide and out of play. Goal kick, Rebels.
I think she was trying to set something up that time.
Yeah, had Oakland in front.
Yeah, that's a lethal combination, those two. Then you throw in Lloyd along with it. They got a pretty potent offense.
Lehman's goal kick comes to Blanchette. To midfield, Ketting. Kuznirik. It's out. It's a throw in for Maple Grove. This is Q. Off the head of Kuznirik. Another throw in for Q. Out of play. Rebels keep giving it up here to the Crimson. Q, another throw in. See some Bath. And lost it. Ball way crossed in front by Lee, but nobody there. Lloyd was the closest, but she was several strides away from being able to redirect that in.
Number 10, Jessica Lee. I thought she was hobbling a little bit there, but now she seems to be okay. Well, what a game she's had. Yeah, she's definitely limping a little bit, or hobbling.
Lehman on the goal kick. Blanchette gets a foot on it. Comes to Ketting. Ketting will drive it ahead. Blanchette, Q is there first, is able to play it out for Maple Grove. Olivia Mell coming in for Champlin Park. Get their goal scorer from tonight back into the match. Kuznirik. Get it in for Ketting. Hugh and Oakland defending her.
Boy, Oakland's all over the field.
Loose ball, and it's off of Clough last. This will be a corner kick for Champlin Park. Blanchette will take the corner again as she did the last one.
Had pretty good success with it. Didn't get the result. Nicely placed.
And diving out Park to make the stop.
Boy, you talk about being in the right place at the right time. That's not luck. That's ability.
5 minutes to go in the second half of a 1-1 tie. Blanchette ahead, turning as easily, trying to get it ahead. And then broken up by Clough as Mel was there on the offensive end. Easily, or Clough rather, able to break that up. Clough staying in front of Easley and not allowing a chance as it comes back again to Diana Park. Senior will send it out toward midfield. Pushed ahead off the foot of Munn. Across midfield it goes now. Bath battling for control with Beranek. It's out of play. Last touched by Maple Grove. Comes in for Blanchette. Lee, though, was there to intercept. Bath with the header. Comes back to Brew. All caroms out, free in the middle of the field. Maple Grove possessing. Here's Oakland. She'll drive it toward the net, but high and out of play. Goal kick, Champlin Park. Rafa back in for the Crimson. And Carlson returns for Maple Grove, or for Champlin Park. Driven by Lehman, out to midfield. Easily got knocked down. There's a whistle and a foul again, Maple Grove. Under 3 minutes to go. Carissa Brew on the free kick. Drives it deep, skips past one player, easily can't get to it. Chipped ahead, header to the middle of the field. And then finally played away by Maple Grove. It's off of Oakland. Ball slips ahead. Brew stays in front of Lee and will play it back to her keeper, Lehman. Play it ahead. Maple Grove got a piece of it. Back to the sideline. Rebels with possession. Good move up the sideline by Olivia Mell. Trying to get a late scoring chance here for the Rebels.
Still has it, takes a shot.
Shot away and Park the save. And now under 2 minutes to go in the match. To midfield, up in the air off the foot of Kelly. Here's Mel again.
Handball.
Handball, and it's going to go over to Maple Grove.
It's kind of bounced up and hit her hand, but they're going to call those all the time.
Driven across midfield. Under 90 seconds to go. Kelly goes down. They're going to whistle anything here? No. Push the ball over to Champlin Park. It's off of Kelly.
So Champlin Park now with an opportunity for one more attack, but it's picked off by Maple Grove.
Bath playing it to the sideline at midfield. And off the foot of Beranek out. Throw in for the Rebels. We'll get another try here. 45 seconds to go. Mel. It's off of her this time, and Maple Grove with a shot here, perhaps late. 35 seconds. Here comes Lee. Got a couple players in the middle. Lee drives a shot, and she scores!
Wow.
With 26 seconds left in the match, Maple Grove takes the lead on the goal by the freshman, Jessica Lee.
Boy, she has worked so hard this match with her very aggressive, talented skill set, and it pays off for the go-ahead goal with 26 seconds to go. There she is. Look at this nice move. Keeper's out a little bit too far, had the right angle and gets it right into the net. Right here. Sees the opening.
Here on the short side and able to score.
And lacking defenders back there to stop it.
Final seconds now. Mel trying to get a scoring chance for Champlin Park. She gets it here. Mel plays it out front. Carlson trying to get to the ball and drive it to the net, and that is going to do it. Maple Grove scores twice in the last 16 minutes of play and rally and beat Champlin Park. Sigligri 2-1.
What a game. The second half was pretty interesting. Champlin Park again having a problem getting the transition going. They were way too much time in their own defensive third. Maple Grove kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Finally got a couple of breaks and put it away.
A tough loss for Champlin Park again. Their 7th straight defeat. Maple Grove now with their 3rd win in their last 4 matches. Jessica Lee with the game-winning goal in the final seconds puts it away. Each of these teams will play again Saturday, and again the regular season ends in less than 2 weeks on October 4th. That will do it for our telecast tonight. Stay tuned for boys soccer again if you're watching on this Thursday between the Rebels and the Crimson. For Sigligri and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Final score again tonight from Champlin Park High School. It's the Crimson of Maple Grove beating Champlin Park 2-1.